All right, let's do a little, I'm going to introduce all the different people who are tabling today. All right, y'all, the tablers are all so busy. Who's not busy? All right, Center for Landscape and Conservation Planning. All right, we got Alachua County Forever over here. We got the North Florida Land Trust.
He's really taking pictures of himself.
We got the Santa Fe Audubon Society in Sally Carlock. We got the Florida Wildlife Federation here today. What else do we have? Who am I missing? We've got the Defenders of Wildlife here today. And we got the Florida Native Plant Society here today. Am I missing anything? I think I got them all. And of course we got Putnam Lake Conservancy tabling over there with all of our beautiful maps. All right, so the idea today is to promote land conservation and of course showcase local conservation and environmental organizations, celebrate life. Oh yeah, we've got a kids section. So we're celebrating life. We've got a kids section over here. So any kids who are coming in, we do have activities for kids, are right over there. And of course we're drinking beer and enjoying music. I want to give a shout out. They're not here, but I want to say thanks to the owners for hosting the event. Christine and John Denny and Meg and Wells Beloza. Yay. Nice work. Thank you guys. All right, so we've got some food trucks here. We've got Fluthern, Verda Spice, and La Petite Vignette. Also, in case you don't know about the wristbands, you pay a $10 donation and you get $1 off beers. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do later. After the second band break, we're going to show the documentary film O to O Path to Connection, which is about connecting the Ocala to Osceola wildlife corridor, those two forests. The film traces a 4-day, 57-mile journey by 3 military veterans through the wildlife corridor between the forests, including a paddling section of the Ocklawaha River, and biking and hiking segments of the Florida National Scenic Trail. And it's going to be highlighting the importance of conservation lands and health and wellness, personal health and wellness opportunities in natural landscapes. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about just the importance, the need for conservation. We've got a population of 22 million, and it's projected to grow to 28 million by 2050. And they say that North and Central Florida are growing more rapidly than other parts of the state. Land conservation, it supports vital ecosystems, services to people as well, recreation, amenities, quality of life, and economy and jobs. Talk about the green infrastructure, the things that keep us healthy, the aquifer, giving us clean water every day and protecting that. An overwhelming number of Florida voters, 70%, approved the constitutional amendment to use documentary stamp revenues for the Land Acquisition Trust Fund. And the Florida legislature approved an additional $400 million for the O to O, the Ocala to Osceola Wildlife Corridor, in 2023. And so in order to take advantage of that unprecedented amount of money, we need the support of private land trusts to facilitate acquisition between these entities and between the private landowners. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do at PLC. We were established in 2006. Was anybody around there? Can you give a little shout if you were around in 2006 when the Putnam Lake Conservancy came to be? It's a great group of folks. A lot of them are here today. We do, like I said, we facilitate these public land acquisitions, and we reach out to owners, for estate planning. And another little factoid is that if you compare the amount of land that's conserved by private land trusts, it's actually more land by acre than the national parks. So just a little reminder of how important the job is that we're doing as small land trusts. Putnam Land Conservancy specializes in small lot acquisition. So all those, if you look at the property appraiser, all those little tiny subdivided lots, we're trying to put those back together to recreate wildlife corridors that get through those highly parcelized areas with hundreds of owners. So it's a huge outreach project to get each one of these owners, yeah, I want to sell my land, or yeah, I want to get a conservation easement. We also maintain relationships and coordinate with all the other land trusts. It's like what we're doing here today. So now I'm going to introduce our guest speaker, who I haven't met yet. So can Jason Lawrenson raise his hand? I'm going to introduce you. Here he comes. This is Jason. Jason Lawrenson right here. He's the Chief Conservation Officer of the Florida Wildlife Corridor Foundation, where he, yes, give him a hand, where he implements their vision and mission to connect, protect, and restore essential conservation habitat statewide. His expertise includes environmental conservation and restoration, land management science, wetlands protection, stewardship, and community relationships. He advocates the pursuit of science-based understanding of our complex and often fragile ecosystems that support both quality of life for people and wildlife. Prior to joining the Corridor Foundation, he was the director of Audubon's Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary. He's worked in restoration, education, research, policy, and ecotourism in Florida for over 20 years. Everybody, please give it up for Jason Lawrenson.